Lithium, one of the lightest metals in the periodic table, is the driving force for the lithium-ion battery manufacturing. This is far more pronounced for the electric vehicle ecosystem. However, this is a scarce resource and only a few countries have the reserves. The maximum reserve is in Bolivia with 21 million tons, followed by Argentina with 19 million tons and Chile with 9.8 million tons. Till January 2023, India did not even figure in the list of countries with lithium reserves. But that changed a few days ago when the Geological Survey of India said it had found a whopping 5.9 million tons of lithium reserves in the Reasi district of Jammu and Kashmir. But this is not the first time that lithium reserves have been found in India. About 1600 tons of lithium was found in Karnataka earlier. But so far, there has been no commercial usage of the reserve. The Jammu and Kashmir is the first major deposit in the country, which has put India at the 6th position, overtaking China. India imported 9,000 crore rupees worth of lithium in FY21, which increased to 14,000 crore rupees in FY22. The Ministry of External Affairs had planned talks with lithium-rich countries such as Argentina, Chile, and Bolivia to mitigate the price volatility of lithium. Lithium, or the white gold as it is called, is used in making lithium-ion battery, which is the most expensive component in any electric vehicle. These batteries take up 50% of the cost of production. India has set an ambitious EV penetration target by 2030, 70% for commercial cars and 80% for 2 and 3 wheelers. So, will the newfound lithium reserves propel India into becoming a major global player in the EV ecosystem?
It does actually fructify and then we are able to exploit that reserve, then yes, it will make India a much more significant player in the EV ecosystem, because right now our position in the entire EV industry or in the battery industry, so to speak, is as a consumer. Like, we have a large base of population, we have large number of automobiles, we have large requirement for batteries. But if you have primary materials available within the country, then you can not just become a consumer, but you can start becoming a supplier. So it will obviously enhance the position of the country as a player in the entire EV industry.
Electric vehicles are set to play a major role in greening the transport sector. According to Niti Aayog, India could have a whopping 80 million electric vehicles on the road by 2030. Importing lithium is just one part of the ecosystem. To make it useful, it needs to be refined. Currently, China controls at least 60% of the world's lithium refining capacity. With newfound lithium reserves in India, will the dynamics change for Indian battery manufacturers?
We don't have any refining capacity. And what I believe is this discovery will now kind of help us to actually invest in various parts of the value chain, like lithium recycling or refining itself. And then, of course, the battery recycling technologies as well. So we'll soon have a whole suite of domestic manufacturing coming in, starting from the lithium mining to the cell manufacturing to so actually the lithium refining and then cell manufacturing and then cell recycling. So that's how I see it panning out.
The Indian government has also taken steps to boost the EV ecosystem, including lithium-ion battery manufacturing. Production-linked incentive or PLI schemes have been launched for lithium-ion battery manufacturing and advanced chemistry cells. So with such a big reserve in our backyard, it will indeed give a boost to battery manufacturing. But simply finding reserves is not enough. This is only a preliminary estimate. At least 2 more levels of advanced estimates are needed to gauge the capacity and exploitativeness of the reserves. So what are the stages that lithium has to go through to become ready for factories?
It is very important to ascertain that it is an exploitable reserve. That's where further analysis and surveys are being conducted. Now, once that happens, second is development of those mines. Like, what is the right kind of mining technique? What are the right kind of mines that need to be set up? How are we allocating those mines to various players to exploit them? That will be the second step. And then the third step would be that once that raw ore has been taken out and we already have the process in place to extract the raw ore, then we'll have to have processing units within India. And that is going to be a very critical step. Here, if we want to do local battery manufacturing, then that precision manufacturing plants and processing plants will need to come up within the nation to be able to get the right quality of that lithium material that can finally go into battery manufacturing.
The finding of lithium reserves is indeed great news. It has the potential to make India self-reliant in the electric vehicle ecosystem. But far more research is needed before the lithium reserves can be converted into usable end products. Increased investment in the EV space and extensive R&D is the need of the hour. Meanwhile, these reserves have been found in the Himalayan region, which is an eco-sensitive zone. So the government will have to strike a balance between mining and nature to avoid future Joshimaths.
If you like this video, share it and subscribe to Business Standard. For more news, views and insights, log on to www.business-standard.com. Do also follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram and LinkedIn.